G'day everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War here in PuzzleCombat. My final war with Elite Strike Force before we move on to another house. We have been matched up with the merger of Fusil and Phoenix Vets, so they've got some mishmash name, but essentially it's just Phoenix Reborn or Phoenix Vex or whatever it is these days. Anyway, so we've got them. We've come off the back of 5 straight wins, and this is a bit of a tough ask at this point, but we'll give it a red hot crack. I've logged in. It's at the back end of the war. You've probably seen the score. We gave it a red hot crack. We didn't quite get there. I did forget to get the end result screen or images or video, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get the job done. I've logged in, I've got my 6 flags, and there were 2 cleans on the board, so no real choices but for me to take them. So we've got the first one here against Gallix. So we had a 2-hero clean, and then we've got another clean straight afterwards, which is Fab, which is another 2-hero clean. So you can see my teams, they're not super serious or anything like that. I mean, it's a 5v2, so if I can get, 6 tiles lined up on them, it's pretty much over for them. So the first one, we went in with a couple of different heroes you might not see too often. So I had the double Night Owl and who else was in there? Judge and Variant Stinger, and then I think it was Sabotage was the other one. This time around, we've gone with Quattro, Marigold, Double Ox, and then Talon. So, yeah, it's not been a strenuous fight, shall we say. 2 close fights, definitely. But yeah, so that's the 2 cleans done. We can now, with the board reset, jump into some of the full teams. So, as I said, this war is unfortunately pretty well gone. It's 59 versus 6,900, and I think it was 10 and 12 flags for us and them respectively. Anyway, we weren't going to catch them, unfortunately, so yeah, it is GG's to them, but we'll play it through to the end. So we got X Inspire. They do have red tanks, as do we. So X was one of the people that attacked me and sent me a video of it. Got quite lucky, actually, I will say. There was a match 3 blue which cascaded out of nowhere and took my pulse tank out just before she fired. So I might add that video on the end of this one just so people might be able to see it. So yeah, anyway, we've gotten fairly decent start at the moment. We've gotten our blue heroes charge. Obviously I've gone with Fungi Beats, Ghost, and Doodle. I can afford to go a bit stronger with some of these teams because I don't have to make 6 strong blue teams. I've only got to make 4. So we've gone pretty overpowered to what I probably would normally in terms of my emblem usage and heroes specifically. This is, I believe, an unleveled Doodle. He is at 5-50 or thereabouts when I did this this war hit. He's now up to 5-69, so maybe I'll leave him there forever. Probably not, but let's play this one through. Unfortunate resist there from Fiddle's effect on Whack, so he did get his skill off, as did Lumi there, but we do have still a 5-2 lead at the moment. We'll use Dragon Fist to get his charge control off. Not many blue tiles, particularly not ones in matchable positions. Got another little green match there, which is nice, so we'll pop that out on Lumi. Hopefully get Whack with the splash damage, which we did, and finish off with a little match 3 onto Lumi. So yeah, finished that one out. Got the first proper kill. So yeah, next up we have got Kev. So again, 3 blues, and then Dragon Fist and Fiddle as the 2 off-color charge control. Went with 3 charge controls this time, so I've actually got 1 in blue as well, which is Face Off. Face Off does a single target charge stop, but he does also some heal for damage as well. So not a brilliant open, no immediate blue matches at all. In fact, we still don't have a blue match after 3 turns. I do make a match with the best chances of auto cascading one or getting a blue grenade, which we did see happen. So that was quite nice. Got the kill off on enemy pulse. Charge stop with Face Off on the left hand side, focusing on Sapphire just to stop her from doing the AoE 5 damage and charge control, which is quite nasty. Do heal up with Doodle, get the kill there on Sapphire. Dragon Fist and Fiddle are both charged, so we'll pop them both on the right hand side. Nice little cascade in to get the kill on Amethyst without having to do any skill damage towards her, which I couldn't have done anyway because she had a skill charge, so a little bit fortunate with those last yellow tiles that came through. charge control, damage, more damage from War Chest, more damage now from Fiddle, and that one closes out the fight on Kev. So not quite as close as the first one, but yeah, still a nice fight there. Next up, we'll go with Sarge Lopes, the boss man, I guess, of the Phoenix Reborn, Phoenix Vets, whatever. So another 3-1-1 setup. Yeah, it gone with off-color healing this time in Pulse, so staying with 3 blues, but this time it's all damage dealers. So I've got on-color charge control in Clara, and then we've got Ghost and Hex for some point-and-shoot AoE 3 or target and minor to nearby damage, and then obviously we've got Fiddle for some actual charge control. So had 1 blue match onto Pulse, but then we don't really have anything more. Nice little cascaded one in there, which was nice, but not quite enough. And unfortunately, Pulse survived with a whisker of health, probably about 100, 150 damage. So if she hadn't have dodged one of the earlier hits, I'm sure we would have gotten the kill. Unfortunately, the way that cascade went through, it left me with 4 blue tiles, but in positions which I can't actually line them up to match with each other. And then I've not been able to bring anything more in, so we're in a situation where Pulse is charged twice, which is generating 20% charge per turn for the enemy heroes, and Whack is just playing, yeah, whack-a-mole essentially. Can't block both Flak and Topaz, so I opted to go with the charge control on Topaz, seeing as he can hit 2 enemies while Flak can only hit 1. Yeah, unfortunately lost Fiddle, so we're now down to 1. Nice little blue cascade in to not quite get the kill shot on Pulse there, but come close. So no real move to make, so I am just going to pop this blue grenade, hope for a crit, which we did get on Pulse. Got the kill and then died the next turn. So a little unfortunate. It sort of all turned on the fact that Pulse survived with that 150 odd health. And then yeah, just no blue tiles in matchable positions afterwards to start whittling them down again. Next up, we've got Je m'appelle Groot, or I am Groot in French. So 3-2 this time I went with. So decided, because we've only got 1 flag left, we'll go with the double amethyst setup, just for some lols. There was a blue match there, but this was a match that got me a blue grenade, so I opted for it instead, so I could make all of the blue tiles go out, get the kill shot on Pulse, fire off Booster, followed by what's his name, Lopes, followed by not Dragon Fist, by War Chest. Unfortunately had both of Lepus's DOTs reflected back, so he has a 3-turn delayed damage, and the family bonus from Doodle and Whack just came a cropper. So the family bonus has a chance to reflect status ailments back at their caster, and unfortunately both of them triggered that small percentage chance and off the 1 hero special skill, which is why poor Lopes got both shots. Lot of damage there from the enemy Topaz, so we are down to a 4v4 fight, which is a little tighter than I would have liked. Now it's down to a 3v4, so it's getting very tight. Lost my healer. Do fortunately have the double amethyst, so if I can keep the amethysts alive and keep their special skills rolling through, because they do go into stealth and dodge mode every time they charge their skill. So if I can keep them in stealth and dodging, then I am obviously going to keep them alive for quite a while. So you can see the effect of the stealth there. No purple match, which is unfortunate. So it means that I am going to lose the stealth in that 1 turn. Amethyst number 1 is down to 17 HP. Amethyst number 2 is still at 1200. Lose first Amethyst with a 50-50 slash attack. Second Amethyst is now in stealth mode, so just in time to ignore the effect there from Topaz. So none of his 2 shots dealt any damage. Checking how long the stealth is before firing that special skill, because I want to essentially get the maximum number of turns of stealth before I have to refresh it. So the idea being that I want to keep the board moving around so that I can keep stealth mode active on my hero. So again, just checking, I've got 2 turns left on it. I am holding, there is a ghosted purple match on the left there, which I was waiting on. Better move probably would have been to actually take the purple match on the left there rather than what I just did, which was set off a big cascade. The reason why that purple match would have been better was it was guaranteed, whereas what I did was a little bit dicey, but it worked out in the end, and we kept Amethyst alive. Dodge there from enemy Topaz, am still in stealth mode, got the kill with some rogue blue tiles, and got the win. So, yeah, 3 out of 4 proper hits and 2 cleans. As I said, we do lose this war by about 1,000 points. But yeah, they're on a 22 war win streak. So yeah, not unexpected. But anyway, I promised you the hit that X-Inspire did on me earlier in her war, or his war, sorry. I'm not actually sure on agenda, but X's attack. So we can see that X has gone with a 3-2 blue and green split, obviously combating Pulse and then Ghost on the left-hand side. Nice little dodging there from my Ghost in the tank position. Not a lot going. Pulse is actually charged, but then we see a nice little lucky match 3 blue slide in at the bottom there to take the kill shot away. X is holding off on using 0 point just until Clara, sorry, I forgot her name for a second. Then Clara's fired just to get that extra little bit of damage output, and you can see that quite smart with targeting, goes after one of the heroes with more health than what 0 point has in order to activate that bonus damage. Nice little green match in the middle then to get us, and when I say us, I mean X, that green hero's charged. So yeah, there's not a lot left to this fight. In terms of my heroes anyway. Nice, again, good blue match there up the guts. And then, yeah, you can see my heroes are starting to kick out some damage, but not nearly enough and a bit too late into the fight. So another firing of Clara, the shot from 0 point gets the kill. Unfortunately, the charge block from Amethyst, or rather Emerald, was sitting up on 0 point, so she didn't get the bonus charge. But anyway, GG's, good fight. Probably turned on that match 3 blue that came through onto Pulse. So yeah, as I said, I didn't get the summary videos or package or anything like that at the end of the war. So that's pretty much it. So thanks once again for joining me. I do hope your wars went well, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Cheers. Bye.